I think with the whole sexualization thing, women have to make up their mind on one thing. Either A, you
What
want
would that be?
you either A, you want the freedom because women fought in this country for the freedom of self-expression and personal autonomy, which is just, a fancy way of saying they wanted to pretty much be able to exist in this world and live by their own rules, and create the art they wanted to create. We have, the Madonnas, and we had the I'm trying to think who else was kind of at that edge of female sexual expression, right? Like, I'm not well versed in this area, but there's been many women who have pushed for women having the right to express themselves, especially sexually. We have the sexual revolution. We have all of these things. So women have to make up their mind whether they want to be allowed to be expressive about their sexuality, or if they view this as exploitation or sexualization. Like, you can't go back and forth.
I don't know if that's a fair argument in the sense of like, this is the thing about generalizations because, and this is another argument I'm seeing too, online is that yeah, there's a certain group of women that want to be free and express themselves and they want to be able to do so without being exploited, but there's also a group of women like myself, like leave me alone. I don't care to show everything and express myself because I feel like that's opening a door to okay, what am I trying to say? I understand that there are not just men, just people in general who struggle, who have certain struggles, and temptation is a thing for them. That might be an area of weakness. And not only that, but I prefer to be covered up in certain aspects. I don't feel like it's necessary to shake what my mama gave me. I don't think it's necessary to show a bunch of cleavage. You can still be sexy and classy. I feel I don't want to throw shade on like a Suki or a Sexy Red, but it's like I feel like that's extreme. If that's what you want to do, then you do that. But you
But
also
that's what's happening.
that's but yeah, but I feel like you kind of in a sense kind of general. You said that one statement. You said that women have to make up their minds, right? And it's that's kind of hard to do because there's certain women that are perfectly okay with that. There's certain women that present like they're
I,
okay with
I know
that,
what
but
you're
they're
saying.
actually not. And
So
then there's certain that just aren't.
totally get you. Let me kind of rephrase what I'm saying, because that is a bit confusing. What I'm saying is, um women kind of, fought for the right of women in general to be allowed to, um you know be expressive about their sexuality and sex, and just like men were doing, and et cetera, et cetera. What I'm saying is, women as a collective have to come to a decision on, um either each individual woman has the right to be as expressive as she wants to be about her sexuality,
Mhm.
or there should be kind of these, rules of conduct that we live under as women. I'm saying each individual woman has to pick a framework, so to speak, because it's not
Unfortunately,
fair to
mhm.
Sukihana and Sexy Red, you know, for them to be called out for, um um contributing to the sexualization of women if they grew up under the belief that being sexually expressive is empowering, which was the message. So it's kind of like it's like you're switching up on these people in real time, which is confusing. It will be for me.
I can sort of understand that, but that's when it comes down to like the individual, you know, because granted, yeah, you can grow up underneath that umbrella, but and that also plays into people's expectations versus reality. You expect a certain reality to come to pass when you say, okay, I want to be able to express myself. And that could that could mean anything. But when you're presented with a certain reality in the sense of like, for instance, a sexy red or a Sukihana, then it's like, whoa, 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 that's not what I meant. I meant A and B. You're doing Y and Z. So then it's just, I agree with you. Then it's just like, okay, well, what did you want?
So you
But
saying they went
then
too far? Is that what you is like? Yeah. Okay.
I'm saying that like people put out, they say certain things not expecting a certain outcome. And then when you get that outcome, then it's just like, okay, that's not what I meant. But then that's what you meant. That's not what I meant.